Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. I am kind of sick still. Been sick for about 3 weeks, so excuse my raspy, crackly voice. But today I am bringing you an almost full face of one brand, First Impressions, and the brand is called the Creme Shop. This is their setting powder, this is their blush. I stumbled across the display at CVS the other night and I bought most of the stuff to do a full face, but I have so much stuff already that I couldn't justify buying certain components. They also didn't have any tools or setting spray, so I'll be using substitutes for that. And then for like the concealer, their lightest shade looked like it was still going to be a little bit too deep on me, so I'll be substituting that out. But otherwise everything else, brows, eyes, most of the complexion and all that will be the new brand. So the Creme Shop is part of Korean Beauty. I think if I saw online correctly, it came to the States in like the 80s and CVS just got it in now. So we are going to start this face. I'm going to start with my brows. All I have on is my skincare, so we are just ready to start having some fun. So I got two products for brows. I got the Macro Brow right here, and so like picture on the side just indicates that you're getting a standard, you know, kind of chunkier type pencil with a spoolie on the end. And then I also got the Swipe Right Clear Brow Gel. I only had it in two colors, and the other one I think was going to be too dark for me. So that's that. This is what it looks like outside of the box. So silver centerpiece and then two black lids. And this is in the color Taupe. It was the lightest one they had. And it's not super soft, like upon initial touch to my brow, so that's really nice. It is a little bit waxy, so I don't think it'll deposit nearly as much pigment as I would like, but we'll make it work. So not bad. Could be better, could be worse. So that's it for brows. They're not bad. I'm going to save the clear brow gel for the very end, just in case when I'm setting my face makeup, if any powder gets in them, that'll help make that look go away. So then I'm going to prime my skin with the Bare Minerals Good Hydrations. Most foundations sit really nicely on top of this. I wasn't sure if the foundation was going to work well on something that was loaded with silicone or not, so I wanted to play it safe. Alright, so for foundation, they had the Match Made Luminous Liquid Foundation. So this is the box. You can see the bottle through this side. And then on the other side of the box here, it says, "I'm the one for you. Doesn't cake. The Creme Shop is not a bakery." And the bottle is really nice. It's frosted glass. And, oh, it's leaking a little. But it does have a pump, so that's kind of nice. Paraben-free, dermatologist-tested, cruelty-free. So lots of good things already. So I'm just going to give this a shake. And then for one half of my face, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. And then the other half, I'm going to use the F80 from Sigma to work this into my skin. And shade 11 was the lightest color they had in store. I will be curious to see if this will work for me. In MAC, I wear NC10. Bobbi Brown, I wear the lightest shade, and Lancome Teint Idole, I wear Oh I Know. I am very fair. Well, let's give it a go. I'll be curious to see what the coverage is like. And this has virtually no fragrance in it whatsoever, no scent. And so far, it seems like it's a medium coverage. We'll see if we can build it. Well, as long as it doesn't oxidize, I think the color is definitely a winner. So that's a huge positive. Normally, new collections that are in a drugstore like this, they don't typically have a really pale shade. I think they had maybe like 10 to 12 shades on the shelf, and they had a pretty good range of like really light to really deep. So I'm sure everyone could manage to find a color that could work for them. Now we're on to the F80. We'll work that in. Well, this is like 3 or 4 pumps of product. My sponge is going to absorb some. My brush will eat up some of it too. And I still have a little bit left. So you can definitely build it up a little bit easier with a brush than you can with a sponge. But it is leaving pretty much no line of demarcation on me. And I feel very fortunate. And I'll agree, it is luminous. I'm looking very, very dewy currently. First impression, I like it. I don't know why it was leaking in the box by the time I got it open, but I can get past that. So yeah, that's the Match Made foundation. For concealer, I'm going to apply the MAC Studio Fix Concealer on my under eyes. So I'm going to just blend that out on both sides with the Beauty Blender. That will also be my eyelid primer, since I didn't see an eye primer. Their face primers were like $20. Their primers were more expensive than their foundation. They had other primers for like $8, but like I said, I couldn't justify it. What a difference the concealer makes. So we're going to set everything with the Creme Shop Moon Dust Universal Setting Powder. I just love their packaging. It's so cute. A little holographic detail for the moon. This is the container, black lid, holographic detail with the little astronaut. Super cute. I don't know where that theme came from. Their themes seem to be all over the place. And then it has like this type of setup on the inside. So we'll just knock some of that onto my towel here. It is kind of a yellow color. Pale yellow, so I hope it doesn't make me look like I have a liver problem. And then I'm going to do 2 different brushes to set. I have this cheapy one from BH. It's just a large blender brush. I've had it for forever. And then to set my face, I'm going to use the Mr. Right brush from Too Faced. Actually, I'm just going to apply that powder right with the Beauty Blender. Turned it a little bit deeper than I would like, but that's just normal with these kinds of powders. Sure, and anyone who's not as pale as me, it'll just end up having more of a brightening effect. So my initial thoughts on this powder as I'm playing with it in the eye area, I'm enjoying it. I really, really like how finely milled it is. Really like that. I just can't believe this foundation left no line. Like, I really can't believe it didn't leave a line. It is such a rare occasion where I can go to a drugstore, especially CVS, which doesn't always carry full ranges, and find my color. I really like it. It's not emphasizing pores or texture. It built up real nice over my scarring from my blemishes that recently healed. I'm thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. And the powder too is just keeping everything real smooth. I didn't set my cheek areas or like middle of forehead or nose on purpose. It just makes the other products stick a little bit better. So then I'm going to move on to the highlighter. It's this called Aurora Powder Highlight in the color Moonshine. So that's the box. It's kind of a blue color, so I'll be curious to see if it will flatter me or not. Really cute. Looks neon in this box. I'm afraid I'll swatch it first. So this is how it comes on my finger. Let's see here, good spot on my hand right there. Not a lot happening. It's a soft blue frost. We pick it up. and go for it. I'm just not trying to look bruised, because they didn't have any colors that to me indicated they'd be right for pale skin. So it's pretty. It's definitely an icy blue kind of frost. It's not terrible. It's not making me look bruised, but you can see like right here. So it's interesting. I'll continue to try it. It has a unique texture. Like, it's kind of dry, but not super dry, and it doesn't feel chalky, but it's just, I've never felt a texture like this before. That's Aurora Highlight. And then to apply it, by the way, well, the name wore off, but this is the F35 from Sigma. And then for blush, I'm going to use the Mon Cherie Powder Blush in Rosé Day. So they're really just all over the place. Kind of themes here. It's not like it's all space or all Europe or, you know, random. So this is the packaging for Mon Cherie Blush. And to apply it, I'm going to use the MAC 168 Powder Blush Brush. So this is a really pretty color. I kind of suspected that it was going to be good. Hopefully it'll be really pretty on me. And I took a gamble too, not setting this area. I'm going straight in with a blush that I don't know if it's going to patch or not. But with any blush, if you work with it enough, you can get it looking smooth. So that's pretty. I don't know how it goes with that blue highlight, but we're winging it. I like the blush a lot. I can see myself using this daily. Alright, and then they didn't have any setting spray. I was looking for one because I really wanted to try one if they had it. So in lieu of Creme Shop brand setting spray, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So I'm going to just lock it all down. So this is complexion. I really like it. I think it looks really pretty. I really like the foundation and the blush. The highlight and the setting powder is actually a big yes for me. I didn't know what I was going to end up keeping or potentially returning, and so far most of it's good. Right, so moving on to eyes, I grabbed an eyeshadow palette, an eyeliner, and a mascara. Well, the eyeshadow palette that I selected is called So Shady. It's their all day everyday eyeshadow palette. So that's the box. And apparently their website or their social media is like at the Creme Shop or thecremeshop.com. Just noticing that now on the inside of the packaging I'm demolishing. Right there. So this is the palette. Super cute, very girly, and it doesn't feel cheap. Like, it feels kind of substantial in the packaging, so that's kind of nice. So then we're gonna just do a really basic foreshadow look. I did bring some Reflex Pearl in case I want to bump up the look, but for now we're just gonna stick with what we've got. So I'm going to take a Sigma E35, and I'm going to take this lightest cream color called Hello High. Good amount of kick up. Doesn't bother me a ton, especially for a light color. Knocking off excess, and then I'm going to apply that kind of like under the brow, and then upper crease area. It's just my hope that these slightly deeper shades don't have a ton of fall down. So then the next shade I'm going to use is called Grounded. This deep matte right here. Kind of a taupe color, purpley taupey. I don't know. I'm not good at describing colors, but you've seen it with your own eyes, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to take an E25 from Sigma with that. I'm going to place it on like the outer corner and put it into my crease as well. And then we're going to blend like our lives depend on it. Like it's going out of style. So it's picked up on my brush. So it's blending okay. And then I'm going to just re-intensify the outer corner on each eye. and then some of the crease with that leftover. I think they're really easy to use so far. A grounded color for, you know, the matte, it's just fine. I'm more so curious about how the two like shimmer shades will perform. So it's a pretty look so far with just the two colors. I'm going to take that E25 and ground it again, the deeper color, and I'm going to put that on my bottom lash line. So that Dawn color with the 239 is kind of underwhelming, so I picked it up on my middle finger and I'm going to see if I can maybe manage to get more of it to show up. Otherwise, I'm just going to use some of that setting spray to make it pop. Oh no, finger application was the trick, I think. And it's just a really light color anyway, but still, you know, if you paid for the shadow, you want it to work. It doesn't really feel like a creamy type of shimmer shadow. I'm going to wipe off that 239 and get the other color. It's called Dusk Bunny. So this color right here. And pop that in the middle and kind of try and ombre it. Try, being the operative word. Once again, dry, not using anything to augment the potential results. So what's going on? Very sheer. So we're going to repeat the experiment with my middle finger. So it's pretty. It's nothing magical. I'm going to take that E25 and the deeper matte color one final time and give one last moment of darkness on my outer corner if possible. So this is what we have for a shadow look. It's not horrible. I do have some fall down, which is bound to happen. I'm not really keen on that. So hopefully what will redeem this look will be some eyeliner and mascara. I am going to apply false lashes because when I do eyeliner I need lashes to go with it. So I got the Get In Line Felt Tip eyeliner marker in the color black. So this is the package. That's what it looks like. I'm going to shake it. Standard felt tip. Goes on real easy. I hope it dries matte. Time will tell. So for getting just the lash line, it's not bad. It doesn't seem like it's super flexible. Alright, took a real quick break to give my camera time to cool down, so I'm going to finish this liner. I am going to do wings with this. All I did was just line the other lash line. So here's the true test of how good or not good this liner will be. Not bad. One thing I am noticing is that it's definitely not waterproof because it's already smudged a little in my inner corner here. But we can do wings with it, so I call it a keeper. And then for mascara, they had a bunch to choose from. I selected the Dramatic Effect, the Whisk Me Away mascara. It's just in your standard black. Oh, I can't stand packaging like this. It is so hard to open. It shouldn't be a struggle. Okay, so that's what the packaging looks like. It looks almost like a liquid lipstick. So here we go. Top and bottom lashes are going to get hit with the mascara. This is the brush. So I hope it doesn't clump up my lashes. Seems kind of standard, like any other drugstore mascara. Something's happening. Hard to tell with the liner, I know. I don't know that I would call it dramatic. The only difference is that this side looks better now because, you know, you don't have these blonde lashes in front of black eyeliner. Not really a fan of this brush, but I mean, you know, we've got them. And it looks like it might have like little fibers in it. If it'll focus, you can see those little pieces sticking up off the top. Works fine as a bottom lash mascara. So that is the mascara. It's okay. I don't think I'm going to want to keep it. I have a lot of other mascaras that I love even more. And, you know, it's just, I don't think it's going to be for me. I got the job done today. So I am going to just time out real quick and pop on these Morphe Melrose Avenue fake lashes using the black adhesive from House of Lashes. So stand by and I will be right back so we can use the clear brow gel and then the two lip products that I selected. Alright, so I'm back from applying my lashes. So now we're going to do the clear brow gel. Once again, it's called Swipe Right. Nice little packaging here. Oh my god, that is the skinniest one I've ever seen for a brow gel. Holy smokes. Oh. I'll bet it's going to be really strong. So it looks like glue. It does pick up some of that brow color. You can see it getting brown, so it's picking up the brow product. Not the end of the world, but just a good to know. I mean, if you like precision with your brow gel, holy crap, you will get it with this. So it doesn't really change the look up a whole lot. So there's that. Alright, moving on to lips. I grabbed two. So I got my Wand and Only matte liquid lip. This is in the color Desert Retreat. I played it safe and went with a nude color. These boxes are so hard to open. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then the other product I grabbed is the Kiss It Butter Tinted Lip Balm with vitamin E. So I am going to apply the liquid lip first and then probably just top it with the balm, but that's the color of the balm. And that is also in, what color? It's called You Okay? So I'll swatch them on my hand next to the other terrible swatches. Small doe foot applicator. Rosy Nude, it'll go very well with our eye look. And then, just a chunky crayon. A little bit of color, mostly shine. I think they'll play well together. So, here we go with the liquid lip. Hopefully it's not too drying, but that's why we got that balm to go with it. It smells like vanilla. It smells really good. It reminds me of something from my childhood. And this is like a My Lips But Better color. Oh my god. Very easy to apply. I really like the color. So we're gonna get it to dry down. Alright, lip color is dry. Mostly dry anyway. It didn't leave a ton of anything on my fingers. So then I'm gonna take the Kiss It Better balm and just top it for a little bit of shine and comfort. So it doesn't leave a ton of shine on top of the liquid lip. I'm sure this will be fine on its own. So I'll have to try that a different day. But this is the finished look. I'm going to probably later on just top it with a little bit of glitter, but for you to just get a better idea of what it looks like, let's see if we can zoom in, not out, in. So, skin, you can see the general eyes. The mascara was kind of underwhelming. Highlighter is growing on me. It doesn't really go with this look. Yeah, the highlighter doesn't necessarily go with this look, but I think everything else is super cohesive. I plan on keeping pretty much everything except for probably like that eyeshadow palette. That was kind of a disappointment. And to give you some idea of pricing on these products, because you know, we kept the receipt. Let's see here, just prices. The highlighter was $8. The eyeliner was $12. I did buy a mask from them as well. I just haven't had a chance to use it. I'll probably try it tonight. It's called the Photoshop mask. Blurring, pore tightening, and color correcting biocellulose face mask sheet made from coconut. So for that I paid $7. So I'll try that out. The balm stick was $10. The brow pencil was $10. The blush was $7. The foundation was $18.29. The setting powder was $14. The eyeshadow palette was $15.29. So $15.29 for 4 shadows. That's kind of expensive for drugstore. The brow gel was $10. The mascara was $9. I think that's the other thing I'm not going to keep. So I don't think the mascara or the eyeshadow palette are going to stay with me. And then the liquid lip was $8.99. So, you know, it was a substantial amount of products. Some of them were a little bit expensive. They weren't terrible products. I really, really like the way my complexion turned out. So I'm keeping all of it. I will keep the Aurora highlight. It was just something that I had to kind of have it grow on me. But the foundation and powder, my God, my skin looks freaking beautiful. So I'm really, really pleased that from the drugstore, a brand that I've never heard of or seen before, that I was able to shop it and get it. Hopefully they'll be able to expand and, you know, put some more of those shades in between what they currently have. But heck, they had a shade that fit like an NC10. I have no line whatsoever. That is unheard of for super pale skin at a drugstore to find their color. So if you are extra pale like me, NC10, NW10, get it. Get it. Get that shade number 11. I will continue to check out what this brand has and see if there's anything else that catches my eye. They did have some additional like face palettes and different eyeshadow palettes, but the pink ones seem to be like the most friendly color story for me and not the most boring to, like, you know, repeat on other palettes I have. I had a knockoff of Naked 3. I didn't care for it. I got rid of it. So if you were considering that, maybe just grab this palette and try it out because it's a lot cheaper. So those are my final thoughts and opinions. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, requests for future videos, leave those down below in the comment section. And thank you so much for being here. If you've stuck with me this long and you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!